Hello everyone, it is Storm Ranger, coming back to you all with another Fortnite video. And in this video, I will be going over how to max out the brand new Ice King in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, if you saw one of my last videos, the link will be in the description, then you will know how to max out your Battle Pass fast and unlock the Ice King fast. Now, while I briefly mentioned how to max out the Ice King in that video, I want to go more in depth on how to max out that skin in this video. To max out the Ice King, all you need to do is outlive 25,000 opponents. However, it's just incredibly important to know that if the Ice King is like the Season 6 Tier 100 skin, Dire, then no progress towards the challenges will be counted until you max out your Battle Pass and unlock the skin. So in my opinion, Epic Games could have done a lot better of a job with the Ice King, especially when it comes to the different styles. Similar to Dire, I think that the different styles are all so similar, and that there is no point in unlocking the other stages as the first stage looks so similar to the final stage. I also think that the 25,000 opponent threshold that you are required to hit to max out the skin is a little too easy and is only a measure of how much you play the game. To someone like myself who plays the game every day, I think that 25,000 opponents is a little too easy. However, I think that outliving 25,000 opponents may take a while for someone who only plays the game about once or twice every few weeks. Next season, I would love to see Epic Games change this to either winning games or eliminating players. This would cause for each kill or each win in a game of Fortnite to matter. This would be fantastic because it would be a challenge to unlock the maxed out version of the skin, especially if the challenges involve winning games of Fortnite. Instead of being time oriented like how the challenges are now, the challenges would be skill oriented and would not be biased towards players who have a lot of time to play the game. Currently, I don't think that kills and wins matter enough, and I would love to see Epic Games change this. Anyways, I'm wondering, what are the challenges that you think Epic should require for a player to complete in order to unlock the different styles of a Tier 100 skin? I would love to hear your answers in the comments below. Thank you to Daniel R for being today's comment of the day. This is not the first comment he's left in one of my videos. He left a bunch of other comments, and I would just like to personally thank you for commenting on these videos. It really means a lot. If you want to be shouted out in my next video, all you need to do is comment on this video, and you will have a chance to be featured in one of my next videos. So outliving 25,000 opponents is much easier than you think it is. As I mentioned earlier in this video, this challenge is 100% related to how much you play the game and how many games you play. This challenge might as well be play 500 matches. And yes, that is the number of matches you would need to complete in order to max out the skin. This assumes that your average place in a match is 50th, which would be your average place in a match if you had a win-to-loss ratio of 1%, which is what your win-to-loss ratio would be if you were along with everyone in a match that was equally skilled. Of course, there are ways for you to speed up this process. If for any reason you want to play Fortnite with the complete intentions of completing these challenges, I highly recommend that you get some help. But seriously, if you are playing Fortnite with the complete goal of completing these challenges, I recommend that you just land anywhere on the map and stay alive for the first few minutes of the game until there is around 30ish people left. People die off really fast in Fortnite, and after only a few minutes you can expect to see 40 plus people die. I don't recommend playing until the end game, since after you hit a 30 player mark, people start to die off much slower. Once the player count hits around 30ish people, all you need to do in Fortnite is just uninstall life. Whatever you do, don't leave the match, because if you leave the match, your progress won't be counted. If you want to have a bit more fun doing this, then just simply land a populated area like Tilted Towers and pursue every kill in an attempt to get your personal kill record. If you die, then you are getting about 10 to 40 people added to your progress. However, if you win, you are likely going to hit a new personal best on kills. When aiming to complete these challenges, it is important to play solos and not duos or squads. This is because people die off much faster in solos. In solos, you can expect to see 20 to 30 people to be left about halfway through the game. However, in squads, you can expect to see about 40 or 50 people left at around halfway through the game. Since people die off faster in solos, just stick to solos. Of course, if you feel like playing squads, then play squads. Fortnite was made for fun, and no fun comes from just playing to complete a boring challenge. Just to prove how you should not play only to complete this challenge, let's do some math. If you were to play a bunch of games and place 50th every time, you would need to play about 500 games. If it took 5 minutes to play each game, then it would require for you to play 2,500 minutes worth of Fortnite. That is the equivalent to nearly 42 hours of just playing Fortnite with the sole intentions of completing this challenge. It is simply just easier to play the game how you normally play. You will unlock this challenge over time, and after 50ish rounds of gameplay, you will unlock the max version of this skin. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video. I think that I proved that this challenge is both really dumb and easy to complete at the same time. It is only a measure of how much you play Fortnite and how there is no correlation to your skill. If you want to get the maxed out Ice King, just relax and play Fortnite for fun, and don't stress on completing this challenge. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I post videos like this weekly, and I really want to grow as a channel. With that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.